So much destruction was done during Hurricane Sandy. People lost their homes, they lost electricity, they didn't have food and water, they didn't have medical care or access to any at all, no medications, nothing like that. Hi, my name is Jennifer Dawson. I'm an EMT basic with Mobile Medical Response, which is in Saginaw, Michigan, and I've been doing it for 7 years. In EMS, we're trained to help in a variety of different situations, ranging from the extremely small to stubbing of toes to the extremely large, oh my gosh, my car has hit a pole. EMS is a form of pre-hospital care. It means that we help them take care of issues medically before they get to the hospital. Sometimes we take them to the hospital, sometimes we just help them when they're at home. The training that we actually go through in order to do what I do is pretty extensive. 6 months for a basic, 18 months for a paramedic. They have a lot more to go through than we do, which I'm kind of glad because it's pretty hard. We cover from geriatric classes to pediatric classes to CPR to trauma classes, driving classes. There's a variety of different things that we can do, but those are the ones that they actually require that we have. Paramedics have a few different ones that we don't have to do, like ACLS, which is just advanced cardiac life support, and they have to do IVs and stuff like that, special classes for that, and they also have a different pediatric class than we do, a little more extensive. There's also DART, which is what I'm part of. It is Disaster Relief Team, where we go to a variety of different disasters. It could be mass casualty, which is 5 or more cars that have smashed into each other, where they need just a little bit of extra help, to hurricane relief, which is what I did in New York and New Jersey. Some of the different things that we use in EMS field are bandages, different sizes. These open up into bigger ones. These are just band-aids for, you know, the small medical needs that they have. Tape, trauma shears, which are actually pretty cool because you can cut through a penny with these, and that tells you how tough these are. Glucagon injections, which has to do with diabetics. If you see them on the ground and they're not talking, they're kind of out of it, give them this shot and hopefully it's going to help them. Glucometer, which will let you know just where their blood sugar is and if that's part of the problem. These are all things that we used while we were on our disaster deployment. We went upstairs with the Coast Guard, National Guard, and we knocked on doors to see if they had food and water. A lot of the places, the high-rises, were running on generators, and so they didn't have medicines that were supposed to be kept cool. They kind of had gone bad after being 2 weeks without any electricity. A lot of them didn't have running water, which was an issue. You can't survive without water. I think the highest high-rise we went up to without elevators is 26 stories. That was not fun, hiking up 26 stories, but we did it because these people needed us to be there for them. They just needed a kind word. A few of them just wanted to keep us at their doors just a little while longer. I believe that in doing what we did, I was fulfilling what God has called us to do. Be compassionate. We're honoring Him in the job that we're doing for these people. Matthew 25:31 through 46. It's kind of long, but the gist of it is basically, when I needed food, you fed me. When I needed clothes, you clothed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. This is what we did for these people. We were doing what needed to be done, making sure that they had the bare necessities to continue on until the lights and the medical services and everything else came back on. I love the job that I do. I would recommend this job to anybody. To me, it is very fulfilling, and I will continue to do God's calling and His purpose in my life. Thank you.